stream of 2021. Forgot to plug in the mic, but let me get that done. There we go. Alright, so let me make a quick announcement here on the YouTubes. Yeah, my video is not even showing up yet, so... Interesting. Looks like... Hey, thanks for hitting the thumbs up, whoever hit that. I appreciate that. I'm going to start this off real quick by a little quick reminder. Tomorrow, which is a Sunday, it's every Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the Military Ration Museum does a live stream. He's actually started putting together some videos over there. He compiled a video out of the footage from the first MRE meetup, which is awesome. Hey guys, Happy New Year to everybody. But yeah, so Ruler Yak is the one that runs that. Hopefully he'll be here in the comments section. Hey, what's up, History Savior? Everybody on here that has a channel, I would definitely refer everybody to go check that out. And I see Miss Marilyn too. But anybody that sees this should stop by that live stream tomorrow, or any Sunday for that matter, and join in. If we break 30 viewers on this one tomorrow, which will be January 3rd. If we break 30 viewers, I'll do a giveaway. If we break 40, I'll do 2 giveaways. And if we break 50 viewers, I will do 3 in 1 live stream. So, the more the merrier. I just want to get some folks over there. Maybe get some new folks interested in the rations. And the Ration Museum is definitely going through a whole revamp. And it's been ran by one guy, basically, for the entire time that it's been trying to get the upstart. And we want to get this to be a community thing. We want to have everybody trying to chip in, which is hard to do long distance, but I think we can make it happen. So yeah, come and check out the live stream. You can work with Ruler Yak on all the details. I'm going to help out as much as I can, and definitely try to get as much traffic that way as we can. But now I see Miss Marilyn in the comments right now, and that reminds me of another thing. 2021 is here. The holiday season is over. But if you're looking for a good gift for anybody, your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, your significant other, whoever it may be, you definitely should check out, where's the website at? It's annandallen.com. I don't know. I'm sure it's on here somewhere. But it's annandallen.com. Let's see. Well, I don't guess it's on. But there it is. annandallen.com. Get a gooey butter cake mix, or order one of the 73 pre-made gooey butter cakes that she makes. Probably more than that now. I think this pamphlet's a bit old. It's probably 2 years old, this pamphlet. So she may have different flavors now, but I know she has a lot. So you guys should definitely go check that out. Another cool thing about 2020 that came out of that was Bob started making some pretty cool rations over at Minotaur. And that's where our 2020 meetup, was it 20? No, it was 2019, sorry. It was 2019. But we had a meetup at Bob's place. He came up with these Arctic Field rations, and I had one on a live stream. And I'll be honest, it was really good. It was like chicken. I can't remember what menu that was. Anyway, it had like a cheese sauce that I added to it, which made it really good. Like, I'll be honest, the cheese sauce really made it for me. But I mean, these are easy to open, so you don't have to worry about breaking a seal. But that's just one single meal right there, and I think it's, it'll tell us on the back here. The calorie count on these things are insane. There is no total back here, but the main's 542. So let's see, real quick. That's 7, 8, 9, 40, 11, 50. Yeah, 22, 23, 2,400 calories at least. I would definitely advise anybody to go check that out. You can use the code OS10. You'll get yourself 10% off your order if you want to check it out. I'm going to be placing an order to get a few more of those pretty soon. So that's the only one that I have currently, I think. I ate the other one. Okay, so I see Flat Top Dave's in here. What's up, Kaylin? Miss Sunshine. Hey, what's up, Miss Renee? Xeno Saga is here. Murray Barber, hello. Oh yeah, I was going to make a post on YouTube, but my video hadn't popped up. Let's see if it's popped up now. No wonder there's not very many people in here, because it's not popping up on my stuff at all. Let's see if I go to the home. Refresh. Hey, there it is. Alright. Boom, boom. Let me get a link. Alright. And make a quick post real quick, guys. Got my microphone just hanging down there. So, since I'm just kind of standing here talking for a second, Shocker says that chicken and rice is good. I haven't had the chicken and rice yet. What was that one that I had? It was like, it reminded me of like a wrap, like a tortilla wrap of some kind. I think it had chicken in it. Somebody could probably shoot that menu to me. Can you send me a link to this stream? I sure can, buddy. Just give me 1 second. Let me make this post real quick, and I'll try to work on both at the same time. And then we're gonna pull out a meal cold weather. I sent out a poll earlier today, about what you guys thought I should do, if I should do something old, or if I should do something that I just want to eat myself. And this is what I picked. I want to have something fresh that I don't have to worry about, that I can actually have a good meal. I have not eaten today, nothing at all. So I've refrained from eating anything. Well, I take that back. I had a couple chocolate raisins, if you guys know what those are. Paste. Okay. Live now. Yeah, buddy. Ow. So it's good to see everybody making it in here. Booger Butt is here. I had the box from them. I was contemplating just doing what they sent tonight, but I think I'll probably save that for either next week or the week after. And I've also got 2 more boxes left from Gabriella to open up. I'm going to do something special with one of those boxes. It's going to be an interesting live stream. That's my opinion and thoughts of what it's going to be, but you guys will just have to wait and see what that's going to be. I think it'll be fun for everyone. And, okay, I think I made the post. Alright, Shocker, you got the link is incoming, my friend. Alright, so the real quick about the meal cold weathers. I mean, these things right here, they run about 1,540 calories is what they say. But it's never exactly that. Sometimes it's a little over. Anyways, as I was saying, the stream cut off there. These things they do, they claim that they're 1,540 calories. Not one of these. Well, maybe one. Maybe one of these is exactly 1,540 calories. Some of them are going to be like anywhere in between 1,550 and 1,650. And then they might even drop down as low as like 1,450, 1,480. So they're pretty consistent, but they are 200 to 300 more calories than your typical MRE. But I've had MREs that added up to over 1,400 calories before. So their numbers aren't as accurate as they used to be. I think they're using old rounded numbers, and they just haven't changed them, because they have up to calorie counts on a lot of the menus. And the meal cold weathers, I think they might have just used that 1,540 as that's the lowest calorie count that you can possibly get in a meal cold weather. It's 1,540 calories. So, and of course these things are intended for cold weather, but I do believe that they're also using the meal cold weathers for any type of long range patrol type situation that they may have, or anything that they would need a special ration like this for. They're just using the meal cold weather because this is currently the only ration that we have like this that I know. I have not seen a long range patrol come out in quite a few years. I think the last time I saw I think that's 2016 was the last time I saw long range patrols packaged up. And then of course you have your first strike ration that is also kind of a special situation, special patrol type deal. Okay, Shocker incoming, buddy. Let me link. Oops. Did I use this to hang on a second. I didn't use this to I gotta get you the link, man. By the way, oh, yep. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Okay, sorry guys. Just 1 second. We're going to get into this. We're going to rip and tear and go quickly into this. Okay, I got it now. There we go. And I may like wander off and go grab a few of my favorite items to go along with this, like a chocolate peanut spread, strawberry dairy shake, cran raspberry first strike bar, you know, my favorites, just because, why not? This is kind of like my Christmas present to myself, and this is my New Year's meal, I guess you could say. I don't even know what menu I'm going to pick out of here. I should have checked. What's up, Curious Pete? Hey, I see Tracy's in here. You guys should go check out Tracy's channel too. Yes, yes, yes. I don't think I have I know. Well, I'm almost positive that I don't have a link to Tracy Phillips' channel in my description. I may, but I don't think that I do. But you should go check it out. He's shot some fun videos, and he actually went to Miss Maryland's. I'm going to say it was probably a couple years ago, maybe a year and a half ago. He went actually to her shop in St. Louis with his grandkids, took them, and they got to make gooey butter cakes. He made a cool video about it. So if you're curious of what Ann and Alan looks like on the inside, what the operation looks like, there's a pretty cool video with Tracy and his grandkids about that. So yeah, and I thought that I hadn't been into this, but obviously I have. I don't remember taking anything out of here, but I don't know. I guess maybe I did. Let's see here. How can I get this to stay up out of my way? Probably can't. All right, first one I see is, honestly, guys, this is like one of my favorite menus, but I've eaten it so many times that I probably won't eat this one right now. I don't know, maybe I will. Just depends. Let's see what else is in here. I don't even remember what all the menus are, just being honest. I mean, I know the classics like chicken and rice and like beef stew and stuff, but okay. Chicken spicy oriental with rice. All right. We have rice and chicken Mexican style. So we have 3 chicken and rice menus right off the bat. Menu number 9 is rice and chicken Mexican style. Menu number 2 is chicken spicy oriental with rice, which is totally your military jargon type name for a meal. So it's oriental chicken. Wait a minute. Spicy oriental chicken with rice is what I would call that. And then also we have menu number 5, which is also just plain old chicken and rice. So 3 chicken and rice menus right off the bat. And I like chicken and rice. It's good for you. Okay, next up we have the turkey tetrazini. I don't remember if I've had this one or not. Shocker sent me a loose one a long time ago. Probably 4 years ago now. And it's probably been that long since I've eaten this particular main, the turkey tetrazini. So, yeah, CT says plain old chicken and rice is probably his favorite. It's my favorite too, and it's not just my favorite just because of the chicken and rice. Even though the military chicken and rice has way more chicken than the Mountain House version that you can go to Walmart and buy. The protein in it is probably doubled versus what you can go to the store and buy. And if you ever get the opportunity to buy the mains out of Meal Cold Weathers or Long Range Patrols, I 100% suggest you do if you can pick them up for around $10, because that's what you've got to stop him. But that's about what you'll pay for them at Walmart. It's about $10. And typically that's what they usually sell for, just the mains, which is kind of expensive, really, if you think about it. I mean, that's $120 for 12 mains. But if you can buy what you want, like if you can buy specifically the menu that you like chicken and rice in this version, then it's worth $10. And then here we have the infamous seafood chowder. I have heard numerous times over the years, and this started back in like 2017, I think. 2017 or early 2018, they said that they were going to stop making seafood chowder. And as far as I know, I think I've seen cases of 2019s or 2020s opened up that still have the seafood chowder. So it didn't go anywhere. Even though I have never eaten that menu. I have avoided it like the plague. I'm not going to lie. I'm not a seafood lover. Typically, there are certain seafoods, if they're prepared right, like I really liked like that, what was it called? Like a shrimp boil or something like that I had one time. Here we have a breakfast, scrambled eggs with bacon. I wish they'd make more breakfast in the typical MREs, the everyday meals, and that's something that I really do. I'm going to do my best to reach out to the couple folks that I do know at Natick that I got lucky enough to get to know because of the television show that aired in 2020, Eating History. If you guys haven't checked that out, Eating History. If you guys haven't checked that out, I would advise you to do that. There's 13 webisodes here on YouTube that are worth the watch, I would say. And there's so much footage from that TV show that we filmed that was, in my opinion, awesome and didn't get used. There's so much good stuff. Here we have chili macaroni with beef. This is a classic. This is a good menu. Not in the mood for chili right now, though. I don't know. Kinda, maybe. It's cold enough outside. Here we have scrambled eggs with cheese, Western style. I do probably prefer this one over the scrambled eggs with bacon because I do like the added cheese in there. And you also have the peppers. And I think there's even bacon in here too. But I'm almost positive there's bacon chunks in it as well. It used to be that you got two of the same main in the Meal Cold Weathers. And I think they changed that in like 2016 or 17 where you used to get two scrambled eggs with cheese Western style. And now you get one that's called a breakfast skillet, which is a main that you can go to your local, Cabela's or Walmart or anywhere like that, and you can pick that up in your sports aisle in the back, camping aisle. Menu number 7, beef stew. This is a long time classic. This menu has been around since the beginning. Let's see what else we have in here. We have, here it is, the breakfast skillet. Menu number 12. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this swapped over to breakfast skillet probably I'm guessing like 2016 or so. 17 maybe. What is that right there? That's an interesting looking package that I can see through there. Maybe that's coffee? I don't know what that is. What is that? Huh. I'm curious. Alright, hang on a second. What could that be? Anybody got any idea what that could be? Look at that. I don't know if I can get it to come through like I can see it in person. It just doesn't look like something that I recognize. It oh, it is coffee. Bill's Brew. I can see it. Bill's Brew? Interesting. And it's white packaging. And menu number 8, spaghetti with meat sauce. Huh. Okay. Well, it's Jimmy Hoffa, buried in an MCW bag. Maybe part of him. Yeah, the infamous case of Jimmy Hoffa. I watched a special on that recently. Okay, so what Miss Renee deal? Boogerbet says, I promise no grape anything. Hi Jay, how are you doing? Zeno says. Okay, spaghetti's no. Yeah, definitely not that. Okay, I think I've eaten breakfast skillet recently. breakfast skillet, I will say, that's probably my second favorite outside of the breakfast. The scrambled eggs with cheese, Western style, I do think that I prefer that. I would have to eat them in a row, though, like together, to know for sure. Because they're all pretty close in flavor and composition. But the breakfast skillet has these freeze-dried pieces of hash browns that are like, I mean, great big chunks. You can pull them out and like have you can like set some hash browns to the side and like have crunchy hash browns with your meal, and it makes it awesome. If you pull out some of those, mix it, mix your meal up with your hot water, let it set, and then you have those dry pieces of potato on the side, and you eat those with your meal after it's prepared. Oh my goodness. I personally like it that way. I love to add that crunch, and the potato flavor is awesome. That's a good menu. And that's one that any of y'all could go get tomorrow, pick it up at your local Walmart or, any sports store or something like that, which is cool. Now, the beef stew, I don't think... I'm trying to think if I might have eaten a long-range patrol beef stew, but I don't think I've ever eaten a meal cold weather beef stew. I don't, which it'd be the same thing, but I don't recall having eaten a long-range patrol one either. So I don't think that I've had that main. Chili mac. I have had chili mac a few times, and this meal actually, it feels pretty light. Now, is there a current meal cold weather menu list up? Let me see real quick. Here we go. Parafire Boy on MREinfo.com. He put up the menu list for the meal cold weathers. This list was from January of 2015, so that's a little bit out of date from what I'm looking for. Let me see if I can find a newer list. I don't know. Does anyone know where to find the latest meal cold weathers? This was someone asking in 2020. Somebody posted a link. Let me see if I can find it here. Meal cold weathers. Here we go. Here's the current menus. This is what's supposed to be in there. Fruit bar. What? What kind of fruit bar would that be? It'd have to be like I don't know what that would be. What would other than a cran raspberry bar, maybe. That'd be the only fruit bar I could think of. Then we have MRE peanut butter in there. Okay. And it lists LRP accessory packet A, MCW. Oh, okay. Accessory packet D. Menu 2 is the beef stroganoff. We get a chocolate sports bar. Peanut brittle bar. This has to be old. No way. No way. This has to... DLA Troop Support Sustenance. It looks like this is as of 2018. Or right around there. Really? I've never... Okay, so... I don't know what the peanut brittle bar could be. Maybe you guys can throw me an idea of what that might be. Oh, no way. See, sweet and sour pork with rice. That's an old menu. All right, I got to get out of this. This is not helpful. That's old info right there. All right, let's click on here. All right, this is going to be more. It still says fruit bar. This is a 2015 list, and same list. Sweet and sour pork, turkey. They don't have sweet and sour pork. Turkey tetrazini came with a fudge brownie. Whoa, hey, cyanide cookies, man. Just came through with a super chat. Happy New Year's, ladies and gentlemen, and scoundrels. Lovely to see you all. We survived 2020. You are correct. Anybody in this chat right now, we at least made it through 2020 and a couple days into 2021. Man, it's one of those years, man. Like I had big ups and big downs in 2020. So I got to say, the TV show was a huge huge up, huge win. I'm very proud of what that show is and how it turned out, I must say. And by the way, the peanut brittle bar that they're referring to, I do believe is this right here. I believe this is exact. And Saltycroccollectibles actually sent this to me in the box that I opened up a couple weeks ago. I'll bet you this is the peanut brittle bar that they're referring to in that meal cold weather menu list. So I'm not going to waste any more time looking at the menu list. I'm just going to pick one that I think I want to eat right now because those menu lists are useless. I mean, the only other way I know... Oh, by the way, thank you so much for that super chat, man. I don't think I said that out loud, but thank you so much for that super chat, Dan. Did I miss one? Because it looks like the amount changed. Hang on a second. Oh, okay. Nope. All right. I always forget to go to live chat, too. Again, it's hard for me to go through the list of everybody's channels I think you guys should check out. And I'm going to try to mention the ones if I don't have a link. I'll be like, oh, I don't have a link to that one. Check that one out. Anything else, there are links in my description of tons of different channels that I would refer you guys to check out. I've found out that Google doesn't like you putting a bunch of links in your description like that. I don't care. I do it because it's an easy way for everybody to find new channels. And I don't think it gets used that often, but when it does, if it gets used one time, it's worth it. If one person gains one subscriber from my recommendations list in my description, it's worth it. I mean, I go through and change that thing every single video. I type out all kinds of different stuff. So that's not happening, guys. Not today. I want to actually eat something that I want to eat. Okay, rice and chicken, Mexican style. Nope. Now, the spicy oriental is pretty good. Is this chili mac? Nope, it's turkey tetrazini. What do you guys think about the turkey tetrazini? Do you guys like that one? It's got very clearly has a chocolate flavored, yeah, Tim, it doesn't appeal to me either. That's why I've never eaten it. If I had just a loose main just to try, I would try it, but I'm not going to open the whole meal just to try that main and not like it. Miss Marilyn says it's good. Oh, you mean the turkey tetrazini or the seafood chowder? Chowder. Yeah, chowder. Some clam chowder. Yes, turkey. Very festive. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, I guess. I mean, it is kind of like the meal cold weather equivalent of what the best you can get for a holiday meal. That one doesn't turn me off. I could eat the turkey tetrazini. Murray says never tried it. Never tried the turkey. Wagon breadeth. How do I say that? Wagon breadeth. It's supposed to be dragon breath, right? Am I wrong? I think that's what it used to be. She's allergic to fish. Miss Marilyn's allergic to fish. I didn't know that. Maybe I'm allergic to fish too. Maybe that's why I don't like it. No, I'm not. Of course, this menu I do pretty much adore. I like that menu. But I'm wanting something more of a... I'm not wanting breakfast right now, really. And of course, I could just go the easy route and say, all right. And this is what I was going to say earlier. It's not... Because this is chicken and rice, it's not the only reason that I like this menu. One of the other reasons that I like this menu is because it comes with the cran raspberry first strike bar, or it used to, and it probably still does, which makes it pretty high up on my list. And was this? Oh, I was going to say, I think this was printed upside down, but it wasn't. It's either going to be... Okay, here, I'll give you guys 3 to pick from, and I'm happy with any of the 3. I'll do the chicken and rice, the turkey tetrazini, or the chili mac. Either of those. Any one of those. I wouldn't let the turkey tetrazini... I would get... I think you meant to say... Kaylin, I think you meant to say I would get the turkey tetrazini again. Wow. I get another turkey referral. Does anything still come with oatmeal cookie bar? Oh, oh, I, uh, Pete. I think chicken and rice used to. Let me look. I'll bet you I've done a chicken and rice MCW before, because it is my favorite, and I'll bet you I've probably reviewed that before, which I'm not. I'm gonna have to look it up. MCW menu 5 chicken and rice. For some reason, I'm wanting to say that it does still come with the chocolate-covered oatmeal cookie. Bad memories of the turkey tetrazini from college, Gail says. Do you like asparagus, Smokey? That's in turkey Huh. Do I like it? Oh, I would have to say I don't typically eat asparagus. Not I don't hate. Excuse me. I don't hate it, but I definitely don't love it either. I didn't know there was a bunch of. Okay, so Fernbark, your old pal, Fernbark. He's a good guy, man. I like his reviews too. You guys check out Fernbark's channel. He didn't do the menu I'm looking for here though. Of course, Nathan did it. Let me go up here to Nathan. Nathan's video is kind of long, but I'll bet you it's the right year that I need. Actually, you know what? Well, how long ago? Okay, let's see what Dub C's is. You guys can go to Dub C's channel. I'm just going to go ahead and hit that like button for him, and we'll see real quick. I'm just going to fast forward to it now because we're in a little bit of a hurry. Because I can't answer that question. So, looks like the answer is no. Contents look like you got your cran raspberry first strike bar, which I knew. You got your main. Is that French? Wow, it comes with French toast. Huh, that's new. And then cheddar cheese pretzels. So you got some combos. And then maybe a cocoa beverage powder up there. And then your accessory packet. So that is what menu number 5 is right now. Chicken and rice, cran raspberry first strike bar, French toast. Kind of weird. Why a breakfast item with that, I don't know. Cheddar cheese pretzels, and a cocoa beverage powder. I guess you could do the cocoa beverage powder and the French toast together, and then have your coffee with, because they're not going to give you a regular drink mix, I doubt. So, okay, that depends. I know Smokey would like the chili mac, not want the turkey and the chicken somewhere in the middle. Depends. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I agree with you, buddy. Dan, or Cyanide Cookies, basically saying I should pretty much pick what I actually want to eat. Yeah, okay, that'll work. I'm just gonna pick one. Let's the turkey, man. I don't remember the turkey, so I can't say like, oh yeah, man. It must not have been spectacular, or I would remember it, because I do know that I ate it, and I do remember Shocker sending me. Shocker71, check his channel out. I remember him sending me a loose main, and I remember having that and sharing it with my son. And my son ate it, so it's definitely not bad, or he wouldn't ate it. So let's go with the turkey. Yeah, well, why not? Let's refresh my memory. Why not? I'll have to fix these later because this box is definitely discombobulated at this point. Oh, my back. All right. Yeah. Whew. Okay, now I got to do some adjusting here. Probably could come down a little more, even. Whoops. Yep. Is that level? Looks pretty good. There it is. All right, let's get into this. So, what are you guys planning on making for your 2021 New Year's resolutions? You know, typically our New Year's resolutions are, I want to lose some weight, I want to be on, I want to stick to a diet, I want to get in better shape, I want to make more money, I don't think people's New Year's resolutions this particular New Year's are going to be the same as they have been for so many years in the past. I think this year, the conditions of the year, of the world, of the country, people's New Year's goals are going to be a little different. But how many people stick to their New Year's resolutions? I would bet less than half. All right, let's see. Peelable seal. Oh, by the way, this one is vacuum sealed. I don't know if you guys. I think you guys can tell that it's complete. It is. It's literally like anywhere that there's just bag, there's nothing in there. Like it's sucked completely tight, paper thin. See that? All the way over through there. Same over here. Like where there's not, it folded over and sucked in. And down here, same deal. This is actually a vacuum pack. I think that's a great idea. They do not do that intentionally. I don't know how that happens. But if they did do that intentionally, it would extend the shelf life of every single ration, whether it be an MRE or a meal cold weather, anything. If they would vacuum seal them into the bags, it would extend the shelf life of the ration. Vacuum sealing does wonders. All right, turkey tetrazini. First up, we have our MRE crackers. Actually looking forward to these. I know that sounds dumb, hungry, and those look good to me right now. I became accustomed to the MRE crackers, and I actually enjoy them and like them at this point. So, we have accessory packet, does not say, produced on the 127th day of 2018. I've had these meal cold weathers since 2018. I thought I got them in 2019 and they were 2019s. I was wrong. Got them in 2018. They're 2018s. Got them at the end of 2018, like November, and these were packaged up in the box. I think it said 5. So, what? March? No way. Look at that. I was actually going to go get a pack of this to add to the meal, and I don't have to now because it came with one. That's awesome. I might go get a thing of chunky peanut butter because I really like the chunky peanut butter too. Now, last time I had a peanut butter on a live stream, or maybe it was when I was doing a video, I can't remember. I don't think I kneaded it well enough. That's not going to happen today. I'm going to get this sucker right now. Hey, what's up, Leah? Good to see you. Leah, I think you'll see Leah on videos over on Tracy Phillips' channel. If you go check out Tracy's channel, and if you like what Tracy does over there, you can hit that subscribe button. But yeah, by the way, I did mention the whole Minotaur thing down there too, you guys. You can feel free to go check out that website. I have no idea what he's got going on there right now. Hopefully he's got some rations up there. I don't know. What else do we got here? Ooh, we got a mocha cappuccino. So chocolate. Yeah, that's awesome. No need to add the coffee to that then, is there? Oh, look at that. Beverage powder orange. Natural and artificial flavors. Really? So this should actually have... Is this going to have some actual orange juice in it? Wait. Nope. Orange flavored. No fruit juice. Son of a gun. I was thinking... when I saw that, I was like, oh, maybe natural and artificial? I was really hoping that this was going to be like the ones... like those grape ones. And I used to have those sitting right here beside me. I do not have those sitting beside me anymore. This is shaping up to be a really killer meal. What else do we have in here? Oh, okay, cool. We have a chocolate First Strike bar. Man, this is shaping up. But do you see a theme here? You got the chocolate cappuccino, you got the chocolate peanut spread, and you got a chocolate first strike bar. A lot of chocolate going on there. Here's our partially biodegradable MRE spoon. Looking good. And last, obviously, but not least, is our main freeze-dried turkey tetrazini. This is a 4.41 ounce bag, very well vacuum sealed. Let's see. Cooked turkey, asparagus. Wow, asparagus is the second ingredient. So that means that cooked turkey is the most prevalent ingredient. Asparagus is second. Enriched spaghetti is third. So that's what's going to be rounding out in third place there. We got modified cornstarch, non-fat dry milk, pimentos, mushrooms. I could go without the mushrooms, man. And corn oil. Let's see here. 21 grams of fat and 640 calories. So our sodium, holy cow, right there, is that 1,880 milligrams for 78% of your daily value in that one food item. Alex, if I fix this whole thing, will you eat some of it? Because there's no way I can eat this whole thing.
Freeze-dried stuff? Yep.
It's turkey tetrazini.
Yeah, I'll try it.
Okay.
I don't know if I'll like it.
I mean, if not, I'm just going to make half of it because it's like so much food.
Has it got a bunch of vegetables in it?
I don't know. We'll find out. Here, let's go ahead and let's go ahead and open it. I'll get the tray out in a second. I'll go ahead and open it and see what I'm going to do here, if I'm going to make the whole thing. These things, Sticky Fingers back in the day has an awesome video where he was opening a freeze-dried main like this. Oh yeah, good hiss on that. And he went to rip it because you're actually supposed to be able to rip this open. And when he did, it split down the back right here, which is what it'll do every time. And it flew everywhere. He talked about that in a lot of videos after that, warning people to not just willy-nilly it and use a knife or something. That doesn't look to be packed with veggies or anything. It's mainly turkey.
Yeah, I'll give it a try.
Spaghetti noodles, and then it's going to have like the gravy, the tetrazini gravy.
You ever try it dry?
I'm going to. Yeah, I do it every time.
Give me a noodle.
Just want a noodle?
Yeah.
It's got like gravy on it. It has asparagus in it. Oh, super chat from Gusto. Hang on just 1 second. I'll get to that. That's asparagus.
Pretty good. Dry. Yeah.
I love freeze-dried stuff before it's rehydrated. I got to try a piece of turkey real quick. He tried it. I got to try it. That's like dark meat turkey too. Okay. I'll make the whole thing. Let me get this super chat from Mr. Gusto. Happy New Year, RC Gusto says. Happy New Year, dude. I hope that your COVID shots went well, man. I know I texted you about that, but I didn't get back to it quick enough. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Miss Marilyn, for letting me know on that. Holy crap. Are you kidding? Wait a second. Gusto's working on an amazing project. Wow. Dude, is that your Jeep truck? I think you meant Jeep truck, not keep truck. Or maybe you did mean keep truck. That is an amazing project, dude. Alright. Kobo Who Knows Steve. What? Huh? What? Okay. Let's get this meal cracking here. But yeah, you guys, you still gotta go check out Gusto's channel. Gusto's one of the only people, it may be the only person I know that all the proceeds go to St. Jude's Children's Hospital. All the proceeds that anything he gets revenue-wise from his channel gets donated to St. Jude's Children's Hospital, which is an amazing organization. I think it's one of the most reputable, in my opinion. You see where their money goes. Like the money that's donated to them, you see where it goes. It pays for families' hotels, it pays for families' doctor bills, it pays for families' food. It's amazing what they do. So definitely go check out Gusto's channel, watch his videos, give him a subscribe, and make his revenue go up so more money can go to those kids. It don't cost you nothing but a view. You know, hit that thumbs up while you're over there too. YouTube likes that. Alright, forgot about the accessory packet there. I didn't go through it before. Oh, look at those matches. Funny looking matches. I think I've had a pack of these before. But these are definitely different than new. These are khaki colored. Are they still Yep, DD Bean and Sons. Strike on back. White tip. Nice little pack of matches. I like that. I like to have a little bit of variety. And I don't know why I like matches. I don't know. I keep them though. Ooh, the good hot sauce. All right, I like this hot sauce. It's just no brand name. Who makes it? Curious. Diamond Crystal Brands Incorporated. Is there any other brand on there? There is not. So it's like, isn't Diamond Crystal Brands? That's a salt company. Salt and sugar, I think. And then we have our packet of sugar. Who made this? Distributed by Sugar Foods Corporation, New York. Huh. Here's our good old moist towelette, a 2020 essential. And we have this. I think they should start putting coffee. This is like a little tiny mini retort pouch. This thing is awesome. The Giannis brothers, I think, started. Yeah, Giannis brothers. 101st day, 2018. But I love that little packet of creamer. I don't know why, but it does something for me. I think it's fancy. That's like an expensive little pack of creamer because of the packaging. I'll bet you that packaging cost a little bit, but that will preserve that much better than, say, this packaging, which is what it typically is like. This is the Bill's Brew Instant Coffee. I don't know that I've had the Bill's Brew Instant Coffee. William James Coffee Company. Huh. By the way, thank all you guys for the super chats. I super appreciate it. Dan over in Australia and RC Gusto, thank both you guys for your generosity. I do appreciate it. Some chiclet style gum, guys. And check this out. This is a mistake. This is not supposed to be. Alright, cat, go on. You're not going to be in here. So we got 2 Bill's Brew coffees. I know this is not supposed to have 2 of these coffees. It's only a 1.5 gram serving though. Wow. It's like not, it seems like not very much. It used to be 2.2 grams and then it moved down to 2 grams. Just like our peanut butter used to be 1.5 ounces. Now it's 1 ounce. Same with the cheese spreads or anything else. This is an old, like, what's a Velcro patch? But see where it says 1.5 ounce, 43 grams? That's what it used to be. So, I don't know. Okay, another super chat from Gusto. Oh, man. Thank you so much, man. Let me go up here and read that. I swear I'll start making videos again when this COVID crap gets better. Just working too much right now to find it. Oh, dude. Everybody here should understand that because, well, Gusto is a frontline worker, first of all. And second of all, like, he's more than just a frontline worker. He's as near to the center of the badness, the bad stuff as you could possibly be. He works in the ICUs, and you know, that you don't get any closer to that than that to what's been going on. But thank you, man. Thank you so much for that super chat, dude. Let me go back in here and check my super chats. For some reason, my amount's not going up at all. But yeah, man, we know, man. We know you didn't go anywhere. You're still here. The ones that drop off and we never see or hear from, those channels do kind of disappear. But that's why I'm trying to get folks over there to watch your videos, because you're still around. Our videos don't get technically old. I mean, they're always going to be good content to watch, or at least informative. You can always at least get the information that you might want or need. Psst, go on, cat. Get. Okay, last but not least, we got our U.S. issued butt ration. Now, long range patrols would have had 2 of these in it, but mild cold weathers, you only get 1. Long range patrol, you're going to be out for a long time. On patrols, you might need 2 TPs. But to get 2 coffees, straight up had to be a mistake. I mean, there's not really any other way to go about that one. But let's get this coffee made up real quick. Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to put water in my main and get it going. But what I want to do here, or actually, I'll put it over here. I want to dump some of this out and keep some dry. But I don't want it to get too much air to it. So what could I do here? Sorry guys, I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do here. Gotta have something I can put some of this in. You know what? Let's do this. Alright. So I got this butter dish right here that Karsten sent me. And it's got a nice rubber seal on it. It's going to be perfect for dropping in some of this turkey tetrazini dry. Hey, Sharon, Happy New Year, Smokey and everybody. Well, thank you, Miss Sharon, for that super chat, and Happy New Year to you. Miss Sharon's been around on the channel for a long time, guys. Long-time subscriber, watcher, viewer. We appreciate Miss Sharon. She's also a mod on the live streams here, so definitely want to acknowledge that. Thank you for all your help, Miss Sharon. Thank you for the super chat. All right. Boom. That's a perfect use for that. Old Karsten, he sent me that. That come in super handy right there. Okay, so I probably took, I would say, I don't know, I probably took 3/4 of an ounce out of that. So it calls for 16 ounces of hot water. I'm going to put 10 in it to start with, because I took some out. And if I wouldn't have took any out, I would have started with 12 ounces. Because I'll tell you, the measurements could be pretty close, or they could be extremely over what you actually want to have in there. All right, it says 10 ounces, right? Okay, here we go. There we are. Hopefully I'll have enough hot water for the coffee and the mocha cappuccino. All right, here we go. This is wait a minute. Did I put 12 ounces in there? Hang on. Yes, I did. Well, I put like 11 1/4, probably 11 1/2, something like that. All right, there we go. That's much better. Here we go. 10 ounces to start with. Let's go. Ooh, that made a noise. And of course I ended up getting water on my table and on the tray. I don't know if that's going to be enough or not. I'm going to shake it up real good here. Boy, that smells really savory. Boy, that sounds liquidy. Very hot, too. Well, there we go. Yep, that'll work. That will work. Do I have a clip? I do not, but I do have a Sharpie. That's what I'll use for my clip. I do this on occasion. Use it like that. How long does it say it needs to sit? Stir, wait 10 minutes. Hot water may be added in stages to keep the food hot. Alright, here we go. Of course, most everybody's heard the instructions on how to mix up a meal cold weather 100 times. And if you haven't, you want to not add all your water all at once, no matter what. That way you can add some more later and it'll heat it up, especially if you're in a cold environment. And that's one of the main reasons they say that. But also, not putting all your hot water in there in the very beginning that it calls for is a good thing, because a lot of times, in my opinion, and a lot of other people's opinion as well, those measurements will be off. They will be, it'll call for too much water, and then you'll end up having a soup versus a dish of like solid food. Okay, here we have our Mocha Cappuccino Instant Powder. Focus. There it is. Oh, focus for a second. There we go. Not much of a smell. Yeah, not much of a smell at all. And I'm going to do something I've never done with the Mocha Cappuccino. I'm going to try a little bit of that dry. I'll get some in my hand. Try a little bit of the powder. It's got quite a bitter hit to it. Okay, so it's saying to add water up to there. I do think that this drink is just as good cold as it is hot. But we're going to use hot water. And then if it cools down by the end, it cools down. And I'm going to dump the water in off to the side here. Ooh, that's hot. That's hot. That's hot. Ooh. Extremely hot. Yikes. Okay, I think that's good on that. And then we're going to do the coffee. Next. Okay. I can set right there. All right. Oh, there it is. Let's see, where's my coffee cup? I'm going to use good old Bob Ross. Look how dark that is. Very dark looking roast. Well, it smells like it's got a lot of tannins or something going on in there to make it sour. See, I don't like these really cheap paper packages like this, because there's some left down in there, and I think it got a little chunky. I don't think it's supposed to be chunky like that. because it drew a little bit of moisture, but as you can see, there's a lot of residue and stuff left behind, and I just crunched. There's some down in that corner. It doesn't have a super strong smell to it, I would say, but maybe adding some water to it. Let's see. It doesn't seem like very much coffee powder in there at all. See how some of it's chunky? Definitely got a little bit of moisture somehow. I'll put the cream and sugar in a minute. There we go. Stuff like this, something like this that comes in extra, I should throw that in an envelope and send it out to somebody that watches the live stream. I don't usually get lucky and get something extra like that, but in this case, that's what happened. Bob Ross just appeared out of nowhere on that coffee mug. It's an awesome coffee mug. Okay, let's get the crackers open. Somehow I ended up spilling just a little bit of that cappuccino powder. Don't know how. Let's see if we get a hiss. Nope, I didn't hear one, but I'm sure it was there. Just accidentally ripped it too fast. Sometimes you can get a slow rip on them and get a good hiss, and sometimes it just kind of lets loose on you. I wasn't trying to be super careful, though. I mean, you can pretty much make it do it every time. Well, these are in there. Alright, now these were even kind of smushed and on the very outside. And they came out virtually 100% intact outside of the corners being a little bit banged up. Nothing major. Beverage powder orange. Alright, let's check it out. This just doesn't seem like the regular orange beverage base like I've had 100 times. Okay. I get a little bit of a smell of fruit juice in there, actually. Try a little bit of that powder. Well, that is weird. That turned into like almost like a gummy candy, like chewy in my mouth. Instead of dissolving, it almost like it doesn't have sugar, like real sugar in it or something. Yeah, sugar. Huh. That was weird. You know what? I'm just going to dump this into it. Should I? No, I probably should shake this one. It's going to be hard to mix up. It's probably going to take a whole cup. No, 12 ounces. All right, 12 ounces of water. Let's see if I can get that in there. I need to open this up a little better. There we go. Should do it once it settles down in there a little bit. I should have folded it and made my line like I always do, but I did not. When I do this, I like to keep some air in there so it has some room to shake around a little bit, you know. Exactly what I was afraid of. Even if I'd have dumped it in a cup, it's like gooey down here on the bottom and in the corners. It was weird when I put it in my mouth. It almost instantly turned into this kind of, like almost like a sugared candy or something. It was weird. Texture was all wrong. Should have dissolved, and it didn't. Hey, anybody who enjoys this type of stuff, man, if you don't mind hitting that thumbs up, leave a comment after the thing, and maybe YouTube will promote it a little bit. Doubt it, but you know, it's worth a shot. I'm going to Superman it today. We might even go further. I think I'll probably make this strawberry dairy shake too. I'll probably go get a chunky peanut butter also. One of my favorites. Oh, you know, I went pretty low on the water. I only got water to about right there, and it needs to come up to there. You can see. Look how weird. You know what? I'm going to dump some hot water in this. I know it sounds strange for me to do, but that might help it dissolve. It's the only thing I can think, because it's just not... Something's wrong with this or something. I don't know. Give it another try here with some warmer water. Huh. Well, hopefully that done it. I don't want a bunch of undissolved stuff still in the bag after I dump it out or floating around. Looks like that might have done it. It looks actually pretty viscous too. Let's see. Okay, we got it all. Surprisingly. Look at that. Well, there's still some stuck to the wall in there, but it is quite warm. Quite the warm drink. It ain't no hot cup of tea, but warm drink it is. Alright, well, we should just about be to the point. Now, I'll show you guys why I kept that here in a second. Psst. Go on, kitty. Psst. Hey. Psst. Go. Psst. Psst. Good old Brownie. Wanting to make her presence known. She's, I guess she doesn't mind being on camera. There is our chocolate First Strike nutritious energy bar. Smells amazing. I'm going to throw it in there because it's kind of already getting sticky. Using my knife here that I got from Blindside. Haven't seen Blindside in the chat, man. He ended up with the good old COVID. Hey, what's up, Sticky Fingers? There's another channel you got to go check out. Link in the description on that one. We've been dropping videos. Looking good over there. Some heat-baked dumpster fire MREs. Man, I've had a video idea for about 3 years. And I still probably will get with you, Sticky Fingers, about helping me make the thumbnail for it. But it's like, I got to do it like now or never. And I think you probably know the idea that I'm talking about. I've talked to you about it before. But you can only do it certain times. And right now is one of those times. So I'm not going to get my idea out because I think it you know, easily could be done. It's not a hard one or anything. Hey, it's G Schultz. What's up, man? Thanks for checking out the stream the other night. Yeah, G Schultz had an awesome stream the other night, and I hope he does them more often, because I know with work he's a lot more busy, and hopefully he can just bang out some live streams, and we can all join him on those. All right. Now, in honor of my buddy that's in the chat right now, I'm going to make a peanut buddy. Peanut buddy. I always we used to always say peanut butter for president when we do that. So okay, let's take a look at this. See if it's good and dissolved. I think it is. Oh, I just seen that Dub C just posted an MRE or Meal Cold Weather, the breakfast skillet. You guys can go check out that video that Dub C just posted up there. Not that you got to leave the live stream to do that, but definitely after the live stream, I would say to go check it out. Coffee cup. Coffee cup? Should I put that in a coffee cup? I don't know. I don't know. Yep, we're going for an MRE.com. I don't have a Minotaur coffee mug at all, so can't use one of those. I have like a big glass back here, but I never have anything that would even put a dent in filling that thing up, so I rarely ever use it. Oh, look at that. That's a beautiful sight right there, I think. Tasty stuff. I am starving. This stuff is driving me crazy. I should have just ate some as I went. Okay, don't want to forget the hot sauce, because amazing hot sauce. We got our moist towelette. My fingers are actually sticky right now. Put these extras off on the side here. I'm going to have to add this cream and sugar to the coffee. I'm going to go ahead and try this coffee in its original form, black. Okay, I have this really weird MRE spoon here that I've never seen one like it. Look at this. This is a regular MRE spoon. This is the MRE spoon that we just got right here. But look at this thing. Look at that. It's like, I don't know. It's the strangest MRE spoon I've ever gotten that's actually an MRE spoon. And it's just, it's like super light in color. It's like I don't know, missed out on some of the brown dye that they were using or something. Just noticed there's a Bob Ross, Superman, and 4MR all together. Yeah, you are correct. There's a pretty epic mix of awesomeness on my table at the moment. Okay, let's get some of this mane out. Is that what I was doing? What was I doing? Before I do that, let's make one more special drink here. My strawberry dairy shake powder. This is my favorite. This did not come with the meal. Everything on the table as of right now came with the meal. The strawberry dairy shake did not come with the meal. And I don't think I've ever tried this powder on its own either. This is one I don't know. It never occurred to me to try. It's very white powder. There's no pink anything in there. Oh, I don't know. I love that. It's just got a really unique flavor. It's tangy. The powder is sweet. It's got a really nice strawberry flavor. Love it. Where's that water at? Oh, there it is. Duh. And I'm gonna be honest. Like, it says to put water into there. I them up, and it's like it's closer to like drinking chocolate milk or strawberry milk that way. But we're gonna do it as suggested for now, I think. And I'm gonna try it super thick. I've done it before. I just typically don't. It's been a long time since I mixed it properly. I've probably only done it once. Is that really it? Jeez. I only got like... I'm going to say like 4, maybe 5 ounces of water into that, if not less. So I do have an idea about doing a live stream. It'll be a little bit super chat based, because the further I get into it, not only the more expensive will it be, but the crazier it'll be. So I'm just kind of, you know, bouncing that idea out there, letting you guys know that I'm thinking about something like that. And I don't know. I have this feeling that it's going to be crazy. Okay, so I didn't get it to where it could take a little more water to get it up to the actual line. A little bit more, okay. That's just about got it to where it's supposed to be. And then we're going to dig into that turkey. Alright. Set that back here, and we'll get to that shortly. Alright. So here we go with the turkey. Hey, kitty kitty. No! Dang it. Alright, I'm going to put it in this Melmac bowl that I got the first MRE meetup from Sean at the Ration Museum. He auctioned these off for the Ration Museum. Alright, that looks like I hit the nail on the head with the amount of water. It looks pretty solid. It doesn't look too runny. To me, it looks about perfect. So let's get it dumped out here. It's going to fill this bowl. Alright, my mouth is watering. Kind of has like a turkey stock smell going on, I would say. I think I can smell the asparagus. I'm definitely getting a vegetable smell coming through. That gravy is really thick. I think if I do this right, I'll be able to get it all out of there. There it is. Did I actually get it all out of there? I did not. I'm not going to waste any of this. Tastes like a chicken pot pie. Yeah, that's really good. Hey, Ethan, you want to come and try this, buddy? All right, there is our main turkey tetrazini. And I ended up making it pretty thick. I think it could have been a little more runny. But, I mean, right now it's like the perfect turkey pot pie filling with some noodles. So the noodles, I guess, will kind of be like the crust. There's a chunk of turkey, chunk of asparagus. We got some pimentos in there. The spaghetti noodles, enriched spaghetti noodles. All right, here we go. My mouth is watering. Down the hatch. Yeah, that's killer. One thing I'll say though is it does need, it needs more water. It's too gelatinous for me. This ain't gonna be easy, but it's gonna be breezy because I'm gonna make it happen. Mixing it in the bowl after the fact. I know, like I said, I know it ain't gonna be easy, but I gotta thin it out a little bit. It's too thick, and it's just too thick. I don't even know if I got enough water in it. I might have to add some more still. Yeah. Looking better. Looking better. That's the one thing, man. Once you put the water in, it's in there. You cannot take it out. And of course, if you've been doing this long enough, you've made that mistake enough times that you don't do it unless you don't mind eating super runny food. So that's why I always err on the side of caution versus just dumping a bunch in there. Hey, Smokey, just so you know, Gunner is still saving up for that RCW. Oh gosh, that's awesome, CT. I love it. A little bit of an inside joke there, but Gunner has been saving up for a RCW now for what? Probably about a year, right? Has it been that long? I don't. Yeah, I bet you it has. Almost a year. He's probably been talking about that. Yeah. Oh, I almost forgot to mention this. You guys, I don't know if you remember, there's a fellow that comes on here on the live streams, and in the chat, his name is Prime Driver Andrew. And earlier in, it was like really early in 2020, or it might, yeah, I think it was. It might have been really late, like November, December of 2019. He rolled his truck, his semi truck, and or he wrecked it. I can't remember if he rolled it or not. But he messaged me day before yesterday, or actually was it yesterday? Hang on. Yeah, it was yesterday. He messaged me yesterday, and he rolled over his truck, his semi truck, which was his new truck. And man, my thoughts are out there with him. I hate that happened, man. Hopefully, which he was okay, but I mean, I don't know if I should show you guys. I guess I could show you the pictures. I don't think he cares. Let's see here. Go in here. Hang on. Just 1 second. I'll show you guys the truck real quick. Yeah. There it is. Flip back over. Doesn't look too bad. Flip back over. I mean, maybe that is, but I don't know. I don't know if he could have drove it back home after that or not. There's the like a closer up. Whoa, dude! Holy crap, Matt! What's up, dude? That is awesome to see you in the chat, man. Wow, guys, give it up for Matt Braley. Happy New Year, Smokey, from Emily and me. We're getting breakfast burritos tomorrow with Josh and Amanda. Oh, cool! Hope to see you out there. Oh no, I'll be out there, dude. I've already. Well, as you know, I think I told you, I plan on coming to your wedding. RSVP, man. I do. I plan on making it. And thanks for that super chat, dude. Wow. Just made my night, dude. Anyways, guys, Matt Braley, right there, that just sent the super chat. That's the man that made eating history happen. In big part, I must say. He was a large part. He's the showrunner call him the director, the producer, whatever. Both. He's actually both, really, I think. So I don't know what his. I know is what we call him as a showrunner. I'm not a big. You guys know me. I'm not an entertainment industry guy. I just know I like the hell out of Matt and Emily. His soon-to-be wife also worked on the show, and they were always right there, man, right there up front. And I've got some really cool candid pictures of them. So yeah, man, that's awesome. But yeah, that's really cool, man. I'll have to text Josh and give him some help. Make sure he needs to make sure he doesn't oversleep on this one, right? Last time we were all supposed to meet up, Josh just overslept and just slept through the whole thing. Me and Matt got together, and it ended up being a really cool time we had. Cyanide cookies. I don't know where we would find burritos here, but if you get out here, oh well, if you can't find them out there, we'll make them. All we need is tortillas, and we can make her happen with all kinds of different foods. All right, let's see if the water helped. That's much better. Yeah, that's 100 times better. Before it was like slimy and I don't know. It was definitely closer to what a pot pie filling would be, but there's no crust to go along with this. But that's why I saved some of that. Let me get a chunk of cracker here. That's already got some gravy on it. I'm hoping that this will really add that little bit of texture that it's missing, and go from there. That's much better. Almost perfect. The only thing that would make it better would be if like these were like butter crackers or something like that. And then it would really really be good. I like that it has all this asparagus in it. I think that's really good. It adds a unique flavor, obviously. It kind of adds a little bit of a it has this almost like a sharpness to it. A really nice sharp flavor. It's got a really cool texture to add to the mix. But yeah, guys, Matt, man, he's definitely he's a really good guy. He belongs in this community. I mean, he fits right in. He's just good people like that. Really, really good people. So yeah, it's awesome to see him in here and for him to get to kind of interact with all you guys that have been around for so long. And it's cool that those two worlds are colliding right now. I love it. I think it's great. The one thing I'll say is the turkey didn't reconstitute all that great. It's kind of like almost like the consistency of bazooka bubble gum. It's really chewy and kind of hard. So, but it does chew down versus bazooka does not. All right, I'm gonna take a drink of my hot orange drink because this is the hottest drink mix I think I've ever had as far as like a fruit drink mix. I've never mixed one like not this hot. This thing is hot. Okay, that definitely brings out the orange flavor, and it is kind of viscous. I don't know if you guys can tell how it's sticking to the walls of that cup. You can see it. It does, it's a little bit viscous. It's got a little bit of a thickness to it. The orange flavoring is really nice. It almost tastes natural. It's very close. I don't know if it's where it's warm, but it doesn't taste like tang like it typically does. Typically, it's got that artificial, weird tang flavor that you get. And this one is, it's definitely closer to the other side of the spectrum. It still does have that artificial hint going on big time. But, hey, Ethan, you want to come and get some of this food? Tell Alex he can come and get half of the main, too. I'll have to figure out how to give him some of that. What I'll do here. Fix myself a bowl. The dry turkey tetrazini is going to come into play here soon. I know Alex isn't going to like the asparagus, so I'll leave him some in there though. See, look at that. Gelatinous. Kind of reminds me of moose. What was it? Moose nose jelly is what we had, and it was in this solid Jello mold loaf after it was dumped out, and it was all jiggly. And you guys know how I am about textures. I'm not a fan of slimy or gooey and things like that typically. Like, I can't just take a big old bite of pudding and yeah. All right, let's try this mocha cappuccino real quick. Oh, wow. That's really, really sweet. It's really good, though. It's got a really light chocolate flavor to it. The coffee's also light, and it's mainly sweet. But there's just enough of those two flavors there to call it a mocha cappuccino. It's not bad. Not bad at all. While I'm at it, I'm going to go ahead and try this Bill's Brew coffee, black. Oh, wow. That's really good, actually. Just straight. I don't know if it's where I'm really hungry or what, but that tastes pretty awesome. I'm not a black coffee guy usually. Huh. Well, it's definitely time. It's time to eat Peanut Buddy. Peanut Buddy's going to have to say his goodbyes and go down the hatch. Man, I'll tell you guys right now, if you have not had the chocolate peanut spread, there's nothing else like it. I've tried all the hazelnut stuff. Doesn't come close. There is a Jif chocolate peanut butter. The Jif chocolate peanut butter is like way too sweet and way too much chocolate. This errs on the side of peanut versus erring on the side of chocolate. Try the crackers in the main. Also, Gunner is waiting for an ORP from New Zealand. Huh? What? Okay. Well, thanks for the super chat, man. I did try the crackers in the main, actually. You might have missed that. But yeah, no, that's it. It's perfect that way. That really is what the main is lacking, is that texture contrast. It's just, it's a big gelatinous goopy mess. The flavors are really good here. It's like got this really nice thick savory turkey gravy. The asparagus gives it a nice little vegetable turn, and it's got a nice little bite and bitterness to that. Kind of like I don't know, it's got like a punch to it. And then the turkey it did not rehydrate well. I don't know why, because my water is amazingly, scaldingly hot. Scaldingly? That's not a word. Scalding hot. It just didn't reconstitute all that well. Still, it's not crunchy, though. It's just chewy. I'd rather it be crunchy. And why does that look pink? Why is that? Okay, maybe it's a pimento. What is going on with that? Hang on a second. Excuse me. Alright, hang on. Let's just... It's got to be flipped over. What's... You guys see what I'm looking at here? I don't know if you can see it. It's not coming through on camera. It's like... Look at this piece of meat. In front of me, it looks like it's got this archway of pink, and it's got a dark spot at the bottom here, and then I don't know what that is. Is that a piece of fat? What is that? Oh, it's a noodle. Okay, noodle was stuck to it. All right. Hey, tell Alex he can come and get some of this. Now see how tough it is? Here, I'm just going to use my fingers. See, it's still dry on the inside, but it's like, I don't know. Okay, well, where I ripped it open, it wasn't as bad, I guess. I don't know. But there's a bite with the cracker. Yeah, the crackers are really what it needed. But this hot sauce. Love this hot sauce. These are the thickest little retort pouches of hot sauce. They are so stiff and so thick. I don't know why they use packaging like that on this. I don't even know anything else that uses packaging even similar to this that I can think of. It's really robust and really, really thick. But I just want to take barely the corner off of this thing. Whoa, holy crap. Ugh. Wow. What I just tried off the knife is hot. No way it's that hot. I don't remember this being hot. Last time I tried this, it was pretty decent. I mean, it was hot, but it wasn't super hot. Pretty mild. I don't know. I guess we're about to find out. Hot sauce, some cracker. Let's go. Huh. That is hot. That is really hot. That right there is hotter than the hot diggity dog sauce that comes in the British operational ration packs. I don't have one handy. I mean, I do, but it's up on the shelf. Wow. I can't believe it. I can't believe that's so hot. I really can't. Last time I had that, it was not... I mean, it was like... It was more citrusy. It had like a really nice citrus to it. This time it doesn't have that. It's completely different than the last time I had it. Yeah, it's hot. It's definitely hot. I guess I just got turkey tetrazini all over my hand and didn't realize it, because yuck. Alright, time for the wet wipe. Always tell that. Hands are sticky. Got turkey tetrazini all over my fingers. Good night, History Savior. Good to have you here for the live stream, my friend. You guys got to go check out History Savior's channel. He's doing more and more and more and more stuff. Getting more and more and more professional over there. He should have more subscribers. Oh, whoa, wait a second. Hold on. Okay. I know it's kind of late in the live stream, but History Savior is going to be doing a giveaway. Let me pull it up. He messaged me about it and told me that I should let you guys know about this giveaway. Which video would it be in? Haunted History Ghost Town giveaway. I think this is the one it's in. But he told me to tell you guys you're definitely going to want to go over to this video.
Of Haunted History, a new original YouTube series here on the channel. Before we get into that video, there's some business we need to attend to. A few videos back, I thanked you guys in a video for helping me reach 500 subscribers. Now, it is time for that giveaway as promised on that video. All you have to do to be entered for a chance to win is comment in the comment section below this video and this video only. Like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and the comment that you leave below can be, I love my dog, I love my cat, it doesn't matter, just comment on the video below, and you will be entered for a chance to win.
See you later, Matt. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. You guys got to go check out this video right here. I'll put a link to it right now in the chat. Copy link.
What will you receive in this package that I'm going to be sending the winner?
And
1. World War II history book.
sorry, guys. It's just taking me just a second to get the link put up here. And there is the link to the video that I am speaking of right now. But listen, History Savior is legit doing an awesome giveaway. Take my word for it and go over there and leave a comment. Watch that video, hit the thumbs up or down, whatever you feel is necessary. I don't want to tell you got to do one way or the other, but definitely go get yourself entered for that giveaway. Because if you don't, I don't know. I don't know why you wouldn't. I really don't. It's let me just say, it's a good giveaway. Let's just say that. Yep, almost forgot about that, man. Almost forgot. Ration Museum live stream tomorrow night, 5 o'clock. And, oh yeah, I've got something else. I don't have it right here with me. I'll have to show you guys next live stream. But I got a really cool World War II ration. It's not United States, though. So, I guess be waiting to see that next. I'll show y'all next week. It's really cool, though. Really cool. All right, what am I doing? Oh, here, I forgot about this. I think my chat's broken. It is. Totally broken. Huh. Can't be any more dangerous than the Boer War beef. Yeah, it actually could be because that was dry. You know, anytime you're dealing with something that's dry and actually stayed dry, it might not taste the best because it absorbs like the smells or something around it. But as long as it stayed completely dry, I would definitely eat it without even really a second thought. There it is, the chocolate flavored First Strike Nutritious Energy Bar, which have improved over the past few years. I will say that. Mmm. Yeah, that ain't bad. Should mix well with this mocha. Oh, yeah, it does really well. Mmm. That's cooled off. Kind of cold. Not cold, but room temperature maybe. It's just as good now as it was when it was hot. Maybe better. I gotta have one more bite of chocolate peanut butter, and then I'll call it quits, guys. Which I'll finish all this food after we finish up the live stream. I'm going to share the main with my son in that bowl over there. He still hasn't came and got it. He'll have to heat it up. I'll be heating mine up too. That's why, like, last few times I've been putting it in a bowl because I don't want to just sit here and eat the entire meal on a live stream and just you guys listen to me eating the whole time. So if I put it in a bowl like that, then I can throw it in the microwave. If I put it on the tray, obviously, you know the tray can't go in the microwave. I got to scrape it off the tray and put it on something microwavable. This is just easier. Which I don't think, I bet you're probably not supposed to microwave the Melmac. I don't know what's in that Melmac stuff, but excuse me. I microwaved my big bowl a week and a half ago. I did a chili IMP, and the bowl smelled funny when it came out of the microwave, and it could possibly have flavored that chili after I microwaved it. So I'm not sure. Malmac, yeah, Malmac. This is actually Melmac, M-E-L, and Malmac, I think, is where Alf was from. Dude, I used to love Alf. Alf was my favorite whenever I was growing up. When I was like 5 years old, my dad got me this almost life-size Alf. I don't know, he might have been half size or something. He was big, though. And it was like my favorite thing for the longest time. That, and I had a Dukes of Hazzard car that was probably, it must have been like a 1/10 scale. It was huge. Like, I was able to ride on it as a kid. It was metal. It's probably worth all kinds of money now. But I had that Alf, which literally, like, I couldn't sleep without it. It was my favorite thing. And I had that Dukes of Hazzard car. And my dad moved into some apartment down the road here from where I live now. And they had this great big huge sandbox at this place where he was living. And I was out there playing. Buried my Dukes of Hazzard car in that sandbox. And somehow I forgot about it for, a few hours. And then I left my dad's. And there wasn't no cell phones back then, and mom and dad, they didn't communicate. So I ended up losing that car because I buried it myself down there either in the sandbox or near the sandbox, like right next to the sandbox, I think. It was a sad day for me. I missed that car for years. I complained about not having that car because I guess, I mean, they weren't common to be able to just go buy one. I don't know where we got it from or whatever. And then the Alf thing. The Alf. That's a story I'm not going to tell on a live stream because it's pathetic. It's really crappy. It was crappy what happened. It was crappy what my dad did. But that was like my favorite toy thing. And he actually took it away from me and ended up giving it to somebody else. And I'm not going to tell the whole story, but I was upset over that for a long time as a little kid. Ooh, and when I say a little kid, I mean I'm talking like between the ages of probably 3 and 6 in that area. I was pretty upset over that. Yeah, this is like starting to separate out a little bit, I've noticed. Like it's going to have to be mixed up again. It's like, it seems like the water's trying to seep out of it and go to the edges. It's kind of weird. Oh, what did I do with it? I know I have one Pall Mall left somewhere. Which, of course, I have these camels here, too. I'm wanting to have a vintage smoke. What am I going to have? What am I going to have? What is up with this accessory package? This Tootsie Roll. I don't remember this. What's the freaking year on this thing, huh? Should be a year on the Tootsie Roll, I think. 1987. Okay. I don't remember what this is. This weird looking coffee. It's like pink on one side, tan on the other. Pink. It looks pink in person. It's hard to. It's not coming across on camera. I don't know. I don't know what this accessory packet is. Tootsie Roll. Some really weird looking instant coffee. Some matches. Gum. I don't know. All right. I think my last Pall Mall. I think I put it in this box over here. Nope. Dang it. Come on. Ooh. Yeah, that was awesome seeing Matt come on here like that. He said, he's mentioned to me a couple times over the past few weeks that him and Emily have stopped in on the live streams. I don't know if I missed him in the chat or what. It's hard, it's hard, if not impossible, to keep up, obviously, with the entire chat when you're trying to do something like this. What did I do with the lighter? I cleaned up a bunch of this stuff to put up Christmas decorations, and my Las Vegas lighter from K-Man isn't setting here, which I'm accustomed to having right here every time I need it. And then I got the Canadian Maple Leaf lighter that Trucker sent me in the last box that he sent me. I think that's where, yeah. I was talking to Tracy Phillips the other day and asking about Trucker, because I want to send Tracy and Trucker like a great big box together. But Trucker doesn't make it down by Tracy very often anymore. He used to all the time. But I'm going to have to find another way to get Trucker something. He doesn't cross the border as much, I don't think. So now that I'm standing here looking at the chat, I guess it's kind of cheesy. It's kind of cheesy to ask, but what are your 2021 resolutions, your goals, your hopes, your aspirations? Please focus on me, camera. Yeah, there's the moneymaker. Got a pack of 4 cigarettes in a breakfast Ration. Can I send those? Yeah, absolutely, Gail. That'd be awesome. Are you sure you want to do that though? If you wanted to just send me like one of the loose smokes out of there, that would be awesome. You don't even have to send me the whole pack, which I do collect the packs. I don't get rid of any of them. I do give. Well, I said I don't get rid of. I give them to people that will keep them, like I keep them. I've kept everyone, and I've given away. Whew, I'll bet you I've given away 50 opened packs, and I've probably given away 20 accessory packets over the over the past 4 or 5 years, and I've probably given away probably 10 to 12 sealed packs. Giving away a lot of those packs. But I do keep, I keep them unless somebody asks me for one that I know that they'll want it and use it, or keep it or collect it. Then I will definitely share. Figured you want a clean package to see what it would look like. I mean, I'm honored that you would think of me, Miss Gail. That's awesome. Definitely would. I mean, of course, I would love and enjoy that, but you don't have to do that. Seriously, like, I'm honored though. I'm going to take up smoking and keep on smoking. What now? Okay, I'm going to take up smoking and keep on smoking. What? The Pall Mall filters. I don't know. They have a weird, almost acidic bitterness to them that it's not bad. They're good. They're smooth. They do get harsher the further you go down, and the filter clogs up, obviously. But these Pall Malls are quality smokes, and they have been since back in the day. I didn't realize. I guess I used to always think of Pall Mall as kind of being like a secondary brand, but really, Pall Mall's up there in the higher tiers of brands when you talk about what's around today as far as smokes that are around today. You're going to think everybody thinks Marlboro, of course Newports, Camel, um, Winston's. Are they still around? I think Winston's have kind of dropped off. I wouldn't consider Winston to be a top tier brand anymore, even though I'm sure most people consider them that. They've became more of a dropped off brand. What I would put in the top five is a Pall Mall. To me, Pall Malls are number one, but that's everybody's personal preference. I'm saying in like the block of quality on modern cigarettes. Now, when you go back in the day, you had your Camels, you had your Pall Malls, you had, of course, you had Marlboros that have been around since I've seen packs go back as far as the 30s. I know they probably went before then. They used to make Marlboros with red filters. They were completely red filters. They were the craziest looking cigarettes I'd ever seen. They were made for females, I do believe, was the reason that they done that. For whatever, I guess red lipstick maybe. That's why probably. So they had red lipstick on. They hit the cigarette, it wouldn't, you wouldn't see the red lipstick so much on the red filter. Maybe. Cowboy Killers, Marlboros, yeah. Yep. I'll tell you, I don't have the desire to go out and buy a pack of cigarettes other than a pack of Marlboro 25s. I still want to get a pack of those. I haven't seen a pack of them in a long time. I don't even know where I would get them at locally. But that's what my dad used to smoke, was Marlboro 25s. And he always had like a pocket t-shirt on, and that 25 pack would just like fit down in there real tight. I made Jay smoke for a week after I quit, then made him quit. Okay, that's I've never heard anybody doing that before. Cool. Okay, Corey, I'll bet. Corey, if you guys don't know who Corey is, he's a teenage member of the Ration and MRE community over on MRE Info, that area, and we got him over on Slack, but no comment on what he just said though. Let me see. Missing some Marvel 83s. I don't know if I've ever had those. I know that's a newer thing. Resolution for the year: be kinder to myself. That's one that's people don't realize that it's very important and it's very hard to upkeep that. It's very hard. And not take any guff from anybody. That's also a good one. Sometimes it's okay to take some crap. I mean, just to hold and keep the peace. I think. Learn the line between nice and kind. Yeah, I think that's a great resolution, Gail. I like that one. Hey, Lars, what's up, Lars? I wanted to have the greatest party of my life after all this madness is resolved. Hope that it will happen this year. Hopefully, Lars. Thank you for the super chat. And man, I don't know where you live, but if you're gonna have the greatest party ever, maybe I'll stop by. I don't see why 2021 can't clear up. I think it seems to me like everything's in line there for it to happen. And it's weird when you start talking about the specifics of everything and when you get into the vaccinations and stuff. I don't know, but thanks again for that super chat, Lars. Appreciate it. Where are you from, Lars? I've never seen you in the chat before that I can recall. Steve McGowan. Steve McGowan. When I visited Russia and lived there for a few summers, Apollo Soyuz were the best cigarettes. Oh, I've seen those. Is that back in the day, or they still make those? They would turn your fingers yellow. That's awesome. CT Big Ration Meetup, Vegas. I've been wanting to do the Vegas meetup forever. I've never been to Vegas. So, I luckily, because of the show Eating History, I did get to travel and see a lot of the United States. So, looking up angle is not that's not flattering, is it? I don't know how people when they do the what is it, the I don't need to oh man, selfies. When they do the selfies, they always do the up down angle thing. So looking up is probably not the most flattering angle for my face. But yes, CT, I agree with that. But at the same time, also, I would like to have the meetup with History Savior as well, where he can have it on that battleship. I think that would be freaking amazing. He said he can deck us all out in actual period World War II gear. They have the uniforms on the boat. We can run drills on the boat. That just sounds like fun to me. Sit down and have rations. Of course, we're not going to have World War II rations, but we can eat like we were in World War II, which is that would be fun. They still make them in the villages. You can even get loosies, meaning just one cigarette from a kiosk. Really? Wow. So there's a guy in this kiosk that's got an open pack, and when you buy one, he pulls one out. Here, for 25 cents, you can have one loosie. That's crazy, Steve. Which, in New York, there's people walking around all the time selling individual cigarettes. And they typically sell a cigarette for $1 in New York City. The USS New Jersey. No, it's, I wish he was still on here. He'd be able to tell you. It's right on the tip of my tongue. I think it's down in Georgia. It might be obviously. It might be in the Gulf of Mexico. I can't remember where it's parked at. The USS Alabama, Tracy knows. That's it. That's what for some reason, Maybe that's what I was going to say. It was on the tip of my tongue. Now it's all discombobulated with other information that's trying to cram in my head. But yes, you guys are correct. It's the USS Alabama. And he does have access to that ship. Well, I mean, I don't think it's like just him, but he has somebody who is willing to set us up, and he obviously is good buddies with them. And let's just do a quick. It's in Mobile, Alabama. Let's look at some pictures. I've done this before. I've looked it up before. But there you go. It's the USS Alabama. I just think it would be fun to do what he said. You know, like run drills on the boat and stuff. Get to stay on the boat overnight. Maybe do some sort of like paranormal investigation or something. I think I would get into that. I would love that. And see if there's anybody hanging around on that boat still, I guess. Yeah, man, that thing is awesome. Focus. Focus. Yeah, look at that thing. There's just something about the old World War II ships. They just look menacing. Got these great big huge guns pointing out in the front, and you got, I mean, the way the pilot house is up there looking down on everything, you know that if this thing's pointing at you, that you're in bad shape. You ain't gonna want to be on the other end of that. My beard's a little bit out of control. It's been raining and stuff. Makes my beard get fluffy. I try to keep it combed down a little bit, but there we go. Some gray streaks that they almost look red in this lighting. Okay. CT, I think you mean triggered. What are we talking about? I want to see the USS OWA? OOWA? Can I bring my wife to Alabama even if she's not my cousin? I don't know, CT, man. You have to check with the Alabamians down there and see what they got to say about that. That's like if I ever it's hard telling people that I'm from West Virginia because it's one of the preconceived notions. What was the name of that movie back in the day? Deliverance, about West Virginia. And because of that movie, that stigma has stuck with West Virginia. And I do think that movie was part of it, a main part of it, still being prevalent today. But obviously there was something to it, probably throughout history. But and obviously I think that happened everywhere back in the day, unfortunately. But it's one of those things that whenever you mention, hey, I'm from West Virginia, they're like, oh yeah, your cousin. No, that's not how it is. And actually, like, not to get into too much detail, but there are some areas of West Virginia that are really, really remote, where folks are, they're a little bit more behind the times and stuff, so they follow a little bit more of the stereotypes. But West Virginia overall, I mean, it's a lot different than what people think it is. At least I think so, especially in the area that I live in, which is the tri-state area. Like, I am about 7 minutes from being in Ohio. I can drive and be in Ohio in about 7 minutes, across the bridge, and about an hour I can be in Kentucky. I think about an hour, well, maybe about an hour and 15 minutes I can cross the Kentucky border. Roughly something like that. Have to look at his video on that ship he toured. He pointed out movie references on it. Oh, okay, okay. Who did? But yeah, man, you got to go check out History Saviors channel, and hopefully we can get to do a meetup in Vegas, man. That would be really really good, especially like if we could catch it while flight prices are as cheap as they have been. I think they're still cheap. They have been very cheap, but of course, I don't know. If anybody wanted to do it amidst COVID, I wouldn't care because I've had it. I don't think I can get it again. So, free admission to the Iowa if you are from Iowa. Oh, that's cool. I've heard of the Iowa before. Uh, Corey says Gunner ain't that bad. Easy to trick him. So good for cash flow. Yeah. Kids nowadays, man. I never thought I'd be that old guy going, yeah, those kids nowadays, you know how they're all. But things have changed so much from when I was a kid to now. Kids don't even, they have absolutely no clue what it was like growing up pre-technology. And technology really came around about probably halfway through my life at this point, and it's obviously changed everything. So the kids that have grown up in the technological age, which is my oldest son, really, when he was born, it wasn't really around and prevalent. I mean, there were cell phones, but nothing else really. I mean, of course, spotty internet and stuff like that, but he really grew up into the technology age, and my younger son definitely. I mean, even though there's not very much time in between them, 2 years and some months, but that couple of years really it made a little bit of a difference as far as how much technology was around just that couple of years. The stuff that's happened over the past 20 years is crazy. When you look at the timeline of everything that's happened in the past 2,000 years, let's just say, the last 20 years, you could argue that more's happened in 20 years than happened in the entire 2,000 years before. I mean, you could argue that, and I think you could probably win that argument. Habsburg? Habsburg. Habsburgs? Habsburgs. I don't know what you mean. Ration Museum. Sean says, what about Habsburgs? Trucker want to grab some poutine after the hockey, eh, bud? I got to make it to Canada, man. I've been wanting to go to Canada for a long time. I don't know why. I know it's just like, it's similar to America, I would assume. But always wanted to go up there. Mainly, I think one of the reasons is because I've never left the country. I have my passport now, so I'm good to go. I can leave the country, and I've got my paperwork in order. So I definitely want to try to do that. They had me get that for the show for Eating History, and I never did get to use it, unfortunately. But yeah, because towards the end of our filming, COVID was happening. Like, COVID was sticking its nose out, and by the time we got done recording sound, I was in New York recording sound for the last time. Well, we would have came back after that even, but what turned out to be the last time. And 2 days after I came home, New York was shut down completely. They started shutting it down the day after I came home, and which I could look it up on my phone and judge by pictures what days that was. But that would have been it might have been early March or late February. I think it was late February. Might have been early March. I can't remember. March. Yeah, because the show premiered March 25th. And I was still recording sound for the show. For the show Eating History. I was still making recordings of sound. I don't know, probably 3 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks after the show was on the air and on television. So, like some of those last episodes, I had full. We all know now, very 99.9% sure that I had COVID when I came home from New York, and that's a lot of the sound. If you listen to how I sound on Eating History whenever I'm reading some of the like the history snippets that they slide in there, I kind of sound like this. Kind of sound like I'm really congested, like my nose is completely clogged off. That's because it was. That's because I was running with full blown COVID, and like for the first 12 to 14 days of that, it was really bad. I didn't live stream there for, I want to say it was about 2 weeks, and then when I did come back, I had lost my smell and my taste, and I still kind of felt like crap. So yeah, it was weird. But yeah, that it put a dampen. Well, it stopped any type of travel that we were going to even consider doing out of the country. I think Christopher Barnes is he was our field producer, so he handled like the travel stuff like that, and I think he had planned for us to go to Switzerland to I think it's called like the Odd Food Museum or the Weird Food Museum or Strange Food Museum, something like that. And we were going to go there and eat some old food, eat some weird food. So they really like to mess with me on the television show and make me eat stuff that nobody wants to eat, really, unless you had to. I mean, I can't say that. Some people enjoy it. That's just like I've said about the insects 100 times. Like, it's like 65 or 70% of the world eats these things on a regular basis, if not even daily. Or it might be their main protein source. And I can't act like there's something wrong with that, because there's not. There's nothing wrong with that. Especially since it's amazing how renewable it is. And we frown on it for some reason here in the United States. We've never eaten insects, really. It's not part of our culture. Even though it could be very easily. I mean, you could start raising grasshoppers on a farm, and I mean, you would have an endless supply of protein. You deep fry them and good to go. Don't forget about 2 Unlimited. Must not be talking to me. CT's music is awesome. Slipknot, Korn, John Denver. Yeah, at the end of his videos, when he'll like drive around and stuff, he'll just play whatever. It's probably just whatever's on the radio, but then again, he might be slipping in a CD there or something. I saw the meme that I think it was Elandil. You guys got to check out Elandil's channel too. I haven't watched one of Elandil's videos in a long time, and I know he's posted a few recently. He posted this meme of the semi truck that had flipped over, like the one I showed you earlier with Andrew's truck, except there was a mailbox underneath it, and that truck landed on that mailbox, and that mailbox was propping that semi truck up. It was pretty awesome. Pretty awesome, I gotta say. I was hoping we'd see Prime Driver Andrew in here, man, and be able to send our best regards through the universe to him. Just, he's a good guy. He's a good guy. He's been around the channel since literally, I think, since the very beginning, since I very first started the channel. He comes in and out over the years, and I really don't like this camera angle where it's like it's looking up. It's not flattering to me at all. But scorpions, they're not too bad. I've had plenty of scorpions. If you guys haven't watched the Eating History webisodes, I highly suggest that you go on there and find the one specifically about the insects, because man, that was a fun day to film. We had such a good time. Well, I did. So we were, as a matter of fact, Ration Museum, Roller Yak, when he sent me that box of old food, inside that box there was a can of grasshoppers. That can of grasshoppers was made by Reese. And we were doing that on the show. It never made the show, I don't think. But we were going to try these old grasshoppers. It was from the 40s, I think. The original Dracula guy was like the spokesperson or whatever. So we ended up not being able to eat them. But while we were filming that, Josh, at some point, I don't know what we were talking. I mean, we were just talking conversation. Josh was just talking, and he this is not verbatim. This is not word for word, but he says something like, "I like insects." Like he likes to eat them. That is what he was referencing. So Matt, the guy that was just in the chat earlier, Matt gets the idea of, oh, Josh just said he likes to eat insects. Matt, I don't know if he obviously had all these insects already bought and on standby anyways, just in case something like this was to happen. And he, Reese for escargot too. Yep. So he had, it was like this big mixed bag. Had these, had bugs in there. I don't even know what some of them. There was some kind of beetle with great big huge wings. And, like huge eyeballs. There were scorpions. There was grubs. There was crickets. There was grasshoppers. There was all kinds. Like a whole, I would say, 1.5 pounds of dried insects on a plate, just towering over with insects. And Matt comes up to me. He's like, hey, earlier Josh said that he likes to eat insects. He's like, so we're going to mess with him. I'm like, cool, man, I'm game. Let's do this. So Josh comes out, and I'm like, hey, man, I got something that I really want you to try. And I said, I already know that you like it because you told me earlier that you like it. He's like, oh, cool, what is it? And this plate was sitting out in front of me, and there was like a box sitting over top of it, and I take the box off. And it's just all these bugs, like, looking at you. And Josh is like, no, this is not happening. I said, look, man, earlier you said you like to eat bugs. He's like, no, I didn't. I wouldn't say that. And I said, you said it. He did not believe me, and he went on with this for a few minutes. And I said, which he'd already done some things to loosen notches off his man card. I gave him a hard time about that. And I said, dude, you eat some of these insects, man. I said, you're gonna get your notches back on your man card. You're gonna get your man card back. He's like, can anybody show me where I said that? And they didn't actually show it to us in the moment, but I was confident. I believed Matt that he actually had it. And if you watch this webisode on YouTube, you'll see Matt will roll the clip. Because I think I say something like, "Will you show that footage, Matt," or something like that, or roll that footage, or maybe Josh says it, and they play the footage of Josh saying, "Oh, I like to eat insects," or "I like insects," or something. And it's just like it lined up so perfect. That should have made the show. There was some really good comedy stuff that we had bouncing off back and forth off each other. So Blindside just came in and says, howdy all, happy new year from Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. Hope you all are doing well and we all have a super new year. Well, thank you, Blindside, for that, and I hope you're enjoying Pigeon Forge. I don't know how far away that is from here, but if you guys don't know, Blindside's, I wouldn't call him my neighbor, but he's definitely a local guy to me. So I hope that's good for you, man, and thank you for that super chat, dude. Yeah, man, I texted you, but I didn't get back to it. I know Blindside, I never came, I don't know. I know you had the thing, the thing to deal with there, and yeah, man, hopefully that's all better now. It's that coffee. It's cold. Put the sugar in it, just the sugar, and I can't taste it. I can't taste the sugar at all. Coffee all in the mustache right there. Sharon says, okay, it's been great to make it back, and she's going to take off because she's got to get up early for work. Bye, Miss Sharon. Thank you for stopping by. I think you might have sent a super chat earlier, too, did you not? Oh, you did. Yes, you did. Miss Sharon did send a super chat earlier. Well, thank you for that super chat earlier, Miss Sharon. And Happy New Year. Hope you're having, well, you don't work too much. No, my chat's gone. I'm going to flip the camera. Tilt it back down. Flip the camera. There it is. This looks different. It's definitely separating. But it's not going to hurt it to set in that water. I'm going to tell you that. But it's weird. It is separating out, really. Look at this. It'll be alright once it's mixed up and thrown in the microwave, though. Should be fine. Should be fine. I hope. Golly, what in the world? Look at that. I don't know, guys. That's gotten pretty weird. Okay, well, this has been a pretty good live stream. I really wasn't sure how this one was going to go over because I was just going to kind of do what I wanted instead of having a game plan and trying to eat some old food and drink some old drinks and stuff like that. But I think this has went pretty well. I think it's went all right. What's up, Dan? Dan Sutterth? From, hang on. Puyallup? Is that Puyallup, Washington? I know I'm butchering how to pronounce that. Puyallup. I've been everywhere except Puyallup. I bet you haven't been to New Haven either, CT. New Haven, West Virginia. I bet you ain't seen that place. Yeah, I bet you ain't drove through Mason either. It all looks the same here, though. Puyallup. Okay. Puyallup. Or is it Puyallup? Puyallup. 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 Not yet. I'll be looking for you. Peeking in my windows and and stuff. Puyallup. 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 Is it Puyallup? Puyallup. I'll bet that's it. Puyallup. Like I was saying though, man. If you guys haven't tried this, seek it out. Give it a try. It's like, I don't know. It's the perfect balance of chocolate and peanut. Spreadable candy. Oh, Corey. Dude, I literally meant to do that tonight. And I totally forgot about it till you just said that. I haven't even gotten to my strawberry dairy shake that I made up back here. I got a lot of food to finish still yet. No, I have not, though, Corey. But yeah, I did. I actually thought about that earlier, and I was like, yeah, I'll throw that in the mix tonight, too. I'll pick out whatever meal I want. I'll add some of my favorites and eat like that chocolate pudding and look at that liver. I think it's chicken liver pate, something like that. My chat's broken again. Stopped again. Go to top chat. Go to live chat. Yep. Last message I have is from Corey. A Dunkin's. You know, I can't pass up a Dunkin's. If you guys don't know what Dunkin's is, I think it's typically Dunkin's of Scotland, but I did see one that you posted. It was like a Dunhill or something like that, I want to say. I'd never seen that label on one before. But those Dunkin's, basically made famous by Steve, I would say. I mean, there was a few collectors of them before then, I would say, but not nowhere near as many as there are because of Steve. I do see it, Kalen. It did just pop up. I see the message from you, and that is it. The last one I have is from Corey. I don't know, man. Something's definitely going on with the chat. So I mixed that thick, and it's pretty good. It's a little thicker than I like, but it's definitely that strawberry milk flavor. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my chat, man. The last message I see is from Kalen. Still. It's like it just quit. It done that when Corey sent the message earlier too. Huh. I don't know what's going on with that. Well, anyways, so there was something I was going to mention. Oh yeah, you haven't hit the thumbs up? If you don't mind, do that. Or take it back. It's on a number that I don't like. We got 44 people watching right now, 66 thumbs up. The super chat says 77. So 44, 66, 77. All double numbers. That's crazy. Thank you. Someone changed that number to 67. Awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Just 66 ain't my jam, man. It just ain't it ain't my stuff. I don't like seeing it. I don't know why. I'm superstitious. Call me whatever you want. But it is what it is. I'm going to save this hot sauce right here. And I'll see if I got surely I got an empty Tabasco bottle sitting here somewhere. If I don't, I will make one. Ooh, excuse me. Is this one? Okay. This one's opened. And alright. Well, maybe I will. I'll try to show you guys how I save a little retort pouch of hot sauce. Not working out the best so far. Yeah. Man, I had this toothpick thing up here earlier. What did I do with it? Did I knock it down? Huh. If you guys can't tell, I'm deep in concentration right now. Okay. Trying to transfer one little bit of Tabasco bottle over to another. If you want to spill some of it, I don't care. Spill a lot of it, I don't care. Got plenty of Tabasco. Yeah, most of it got into there anyway. Have to clean that little bottle off, but that's okay. Alright. Now, I'm going to attempt I put this hot sauce in this little, because I like this hot sauce, and there's no way to save it unless I do this right here. Yep. Freaking hole clogged up on me already. There we go. It's like it gets a weird air bubble because it blocks off all the air. Like that. Focus. Too bad there ain't a little funnel solution here that I could come up with, but usually I try to drip it in like this from a distance. Yeah, that's working a lot better. Well, it just... There we go. For some reason, if you drip it in from a distance like this, it goes in. Almost got a full bottle there. Still got plenty in the pack. Come on. There it is. See? Where's... No, it's not full. My hands are covered with hot sauce right now. But it's worth it. I'll have this little bottle of hot sauce that I'll be able to use numerous times. And the only way I know to get this hot sauce is this little pack right here. This is not a hot sauce that you can go out and buy. Sorry, any headphone users. It's the only solution I have right now is to bang it on the tray. There it is. That's close enough. There we go. Boom goes the dynamite. And that is a nice and unique little bottle of hot sauce. That is a little bottle of hot sauce that's never been made before. Not in a bottle form anyway. But also, like, I would have never used that whole pack no matter what, most likely. Even if I had sat down and ate just nothing but the main and ate the entire main, I probably still wouldn't have used that whole thing. But now, I'm glad I did that. Look, that's new Tabasco right there. I did the same thing with this with a new pack. And this is that sauce. There's a difference in how it looks. This has got a much darker orange color. This has got more of a brownish orange. Cool. Cool. Alright guys, well with that dumb little trick that I just pulled off there, I will let you guys go. And let me read through the chat real quick and see if it's stopped. Alright, I gotta see if last message I see still is Kaylin saying, do you see this? I gotta do something here. See if I switch back and forth like I was doing earlier. It didn't help, but I'll try again. Let's scroll up. Okay. CT. Wife's putting on a movie, so I got to go. See you later, CT. Thank you for stopping by, and thank you for your super chats tonight. Okay, Corey came in after I said, I don't even know what I said. I know it was something to do with Scotland, but Duncan's of Edinburgh, early 90s. Huh. Cool. Yeah, no, I hadn't seen that before until I saw that picture you posted, which I think was of an eBay listing or something. Gail says, good night all. Thanks for the great live stream, Smokey. Well, thank you, Miss Gail, for stopping by, and I liked hearing your New Year's resolutions. And revolutions, maybe? I think that was a good one. And you're one of the only people that actually answered that. That question I had. I have some one of a kind Duncan stuff. I love it. Some one of a kind. What? Corey, you got to show me some pictures of some one of a kind stuff. One of a kind is well, one of a kind. It's virtually impossible unless you made it yourself, I guess, and then that could be considered one of a kind. Gnome CT, say hi to Joy for me. Gnome. Miss Renee, I don't know what that meant. She says hi to everybody. That was Miss Trucker saying hello. It sounds like Sean was taking off. Corey says, see you. Don't forget tomorrow, live stream on the Ration Museum. Hit that 30 viewers, giveaway. Hit that 40 viewers, giveaway. Hit that 50 viewers, third giveaway. One live stream, we hit 50, I'll give away 3 different giveaways. It will be worth your while to just come over there and hang out. That just coming and watching and hanging out with us is contributing. Believe it or not, it does matter. Oops, something happened. Live stream crashed for me. Good night, everybody. See y'all next time. Thanks, Lars, for stopping by, and thanks for that super chat, man. If you happen to see this later, man, Lars again, awesome. I didn't catch where Lars was from, and I'm not going to guess. Or wait, is that? Hang on. He told me, didn't he? That's the word I couldn't pronounce earlier, and I can't remember. It's in Washington. Ha! It's in Washington. I remember that. That's what I see. That's what she said. Warm up the bottle dye in hot water. Wait a minute. Warm up the bottle dye in hot water and pour the sauce while it cools down. That way the sauce will be sucked in. Oh yeah, that's a good idea, Lars. Yeah, you're right. Just like putting an egg in a bottle, sucks it in. Crazy, ain't it? Ah, Germany. Lars is from Germany. Awesome to see you, Lars. You'll be my fourth buddy over in Germany if you come back again, Lars. First guy I ever met from Germany that, not that I ever met, but became friends with and met was a guy they call Housel on MREinfo.com. His name's Ollie or Oliver. Great guy. He's a frontline worker as well, but he lives over there in Germany. Really good people. I have personally never met a bad German. That's saying something. Most Americans already have you know how it goes. Probably the same way over there, but way they think about Americans. There's probably just the history is still fresh enough. But all right, guys, I'm going to get off here. I'm going to finish eating, actually. I'm going to take this food to the kitchen, heat that up, and I'm going to save this for my dessert, and I'll probably have that with that. I'm actually probably going to eat almost all this myself. Of course, I am going to give my son that bowl up there if he'll eat it. Hopefully he will. And, yeah, I'm going to use some of that hot sauce that I just made up. Which that one is not it. That's the one I just topped off. And I put my rag down in here in this bag. I need to wipe this sauce off too. It's got Tabasco all over it. But alright, guys. I'm going to get off of here. Here's to having a perfect, the closest to perfect as possible year of 2021. We all can look forward to hopefully having that. I think everybody in here probably deserves some good to come their way in some way or another. So hopefully that'll happen. And I want to say a huge thanks to my patrons. I've been working on getting boxes out over there. I've gotten some out. Some folks have gotten them. I'm working on others. And if you haven't gotten one, you're over there. You can look forward to it. It will happen soon. Because I literally am working on that. And yeah, if you want to get in on the Patreon thing, I think you could ask anybody who's been over on Patreon for a while. If you go over there and you stick around for a little while, even if you don't, if you know, doesn't matter. A donation of $1 is all it takes to get in over there. I will send you something. That's just how I treat the Patreon over there. If you send it, like I can actually see, as long as you talk to me in a message, I can tell. It'll tell me like what your monthly donation is, so I can if you donate a few more bucks, then you know, I try to give back accordingly. So yeah, I appreciate everybody who's ever done that, and I enjoy that setup. And yeah, thanks again to you guys, and Happy New Year yet again. That leaves me with all I got left. Oh, hang on, I want to read this from Lars. He said, yeah, Germany, it's 0. Oh, it's 5:30 local time now. We'll have to. Oh, you got to be at work at 9 at the stable. Oh, cool. Wait a minute. Yeah, I assume you work with horses, probably. Well, that's cool, man. You know what? 3.5 hours. I used to sleep 2 and 3 hours. You'll be all right. You'll be all right. Well, thanks, Lars, for hanging out with us, man. We're glad to have you here, man. And feel free to stop by. I do this every Saturday. And tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, if you want to check that out, we'll all be hanging out on the Ration Museum live stream. And you can come over there and hang out and chat with us. I get in and chat on that one, so I can actually have conversations back and forth with folks on there. I try not to take over his whole live stream, but I do have conversations with people in the chat over there. So, all right, cool. Guess really all I got left to do now is say thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next live stream. Later.